Welcome back to Are You Serious? My guy Konner Barron, Brian Firebaugh. Once again, we missed another Friday. So that means there's a lot to talk about. So no game. We're just going to talk straight business today. We're straight business. So you see the ties are back on. It's time to get to work, baby. College football starting to, shape up. Who's going to be those 4 teams in the playoffs? We thought one was going to be Michigan, but after that, Ohio State beating. Ohio State won the score.
It was like 50-something to 30.
It was ugly.
Bad.
It was ugly. It was ugly. So right now we're sitting at Alabama 1,
Clemson
2,
Notre Dame
3, and then
Georgia's 4 right now.
Georgia 4, right? Okay. So what are you thinking going into this next weekend? What do you want to happen? What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah. So we all have to talk about UCF. Obviously, they're undefeated.
Okay.
So if Oklahoma, who's playing Texas in the Big 12 championship, Georgia, who's playing Alabama, and then Ohio State, who's playing Northwestern, if they all lose, do they sneak in as the 4 to you guys? Because they're,
if they
7 right now?
All lose, yes.
If they all lose, they have to.
But they're not all going to lose.
So Oklahoma has to lose, right?
Yeah.
And then
Georgia has to lose to Bama, okay.
Georgia, which is going to happen, I think.
Probably.
And then who else was the other one?
Ohio
State and Northwestern.
That's
kind of a under-the-radar game, though, to me.
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to happen, but
we've seen Ohio State lose to Purdue. I mean, I don't know if we can compare Purdue and Northwestern, but okay, so
I don't think Texas beats Oklahoma again for the second time this year.
You don't think so?
I don't think
that
so.
defense is struggling.
I don't think so, but still.
The Texas team that only won by 7 to KU, to me, is not going to beat Oklahoma.
Texas
No offense
beat
to Texas.
Oklahoma.
No offense to Texas.
Okay, but Oklahoma's still a team that gave up 40.
They have David Beatty helping them. Something is going wrong there.
Okay, they still gave up 40 to KU, Kansas University.
Okay, yeah, but I mean Oklahoma can give up points and still score more than you're going to score no matter what.
But they have to do that, and that's a lot on Kyler Murray's shoulder.
But he can do it. Like, I mean.
And by the way, all respect to KU.
He's a college player.
And David Beatty.
He's a college player.
MLB player.
So, let's say, I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities for UCF to get. I mean, a lot would have to happen for them to get in. Even if all those teams lose,
if Georgia beats Bama, is Bama out?
No
way.
If Georgia somehow beats Bama, then there's no way Bama should be out.
No way, because Bama obviously is the number 1 team in the country by far. They have the most talent, and to me, Georgia, they're going to beat Georgia by at least 3 scores.
All right.
3 scores?
3 scores.
All right.
3 scores.
So we're going to stay in the college realm, but we're going to switch sports to basketball. Gonzaga handled Duke pretty easily, I would say.
Yeah.
Pretty easily.
Score doesn't show it, though.
No, it doesn't show it. I think one of the biggest things I took away, not even from the game, let's talk about R.J. Barrett on those last 5 possessions.
Yeah.
All terrible. I mean, of course you want the ball in your best player's hands, but I think that
Zion.
No, it should have been in RJ's hands. He can stretch the floor better. He can create better than Zion. But, man, Gonzaga looked really good. I can't remember his name. 21, I can't remember his name now. I might think about it later. But he was dominant. Nobody could stop them. They couldn't stop them on defense, Duke. I mean, they were having trouble. Those Gonzaga bigs were blocking shots pretty easily. Did you watch the game? What did you think?
I didn't watch the game personally, but I think the one question we're going to talk about for a while in sports in general is Gonzaga, did they deserve to hop KU to number 1?
Yes.
And in my opinion, yes.
Okay.
KU isn't deserving in the number 1. Even, huge KU fan, but they don't deserve it. KU never plays good as a 1 anyway, so I'm kind of happy to see that. But Gonzaga shut down Duke, who everybody thought was invincible. And they handled them well. They were up by 15 at one point?
I think it was 16.
I was watching
the game.
They were
big. So I think Gonzaga is rightfully a number 1.
They looked like freshmen at points in that game.
Gonzaga was just more physical.
They're older as well.
Yeah.
I mean, anything else in college basketball? I mean,
Wichita State beat Rice.
Wichita State beat Rice.
Ooh, okay.
Here we go. By 20. That's what I like to see at home. Here we go. Okay, so college basketball, I mean, Kansas had a good win against Tennessee.
Yeah, that was a big win.
That was a good win. I thought they were going to lose that game. Quinn Grimes still hasn't really gotten into his thing, but we'll see where that goes. So Kansas, maybe they get starting to get into their swing.
I gotta ask you guys something.
Okay, one thing.
Is KU the #1 team in the country when Udoka Azubuike is on the floor?
No.
No? So you gotta think.
Second best team.
You gotta think though, because Udoka's played under 20 minutes every game but one this year.
Okay. I don't know.
You don't see many big men like that.
We'll see. We'll see soon. We'll see soon.
Right. He needs to get out of foul trouble.
You're right.
And make free throws. So
yeah.
Both of those things. All right, we'll be right back. We've got a couple more topics. A lot more sports we need to talk about. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Derby Library first started in 1958 as 2 rooms in the back of Derby City Hall. After changing location around the Derby area, the library settled in its current location on 1600 East Walnut Grove, just around the corner from City Hall. In partnership with the Wichita area, there are 3 regularly held book club meetings, which may be attended by anybody. They also have art galleries, and if you sign up for their newsletter, you'll get a periodic email about the events going on in that upcoming month. The visiting hours are 9 o'clock a.m. to 8:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday, with alternate schedules for Friday and the weekend hours. For more information, their phone number is 316-788-0760. Make sure to visit the local public Derby Library today.
AJ Taylor, reporter, Channel 7 News.
If you're in the mood for fresh coffee and homemade pastries, Coffee with Friends is the place to go. Come in Monday through Saturday for a delicious selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This beloved business is run by Rose Hill community member Cheryl Otto.
Hi, this is Coffee with Friends. If you see this commercial and you mention it to me when you come in, I'll give you 10% off.
Coffee with Friends isn't just a place to get your coffee in the mornings. Check out the cafe's merchandise when you drop in. Come in today for the daily special.
Hi, I'm Austin Graham. You should watch The Fake News, the new sketch comedy show from Rocket Production, which will
There he is, get him!
All right, what's going on? We're back. We're going to start with the NBA here. Golden State Warriors still, they won 3 straight. They're back on track, but still
A little bit, yeah.
shaky. And it is pretty, it shows like the whole NBA and the Western Conference is very bunched up. Utah is 9-11, and they're only a game back from, Utah's 9-11, sitting in second to last in the West, and they're only like a game back from being in the playoffs. So that's crazy. Who's the 1 seed in the West? Do we know? I don't know.
The LA Clippers, baby.
Goodness gracious. This guy here is having a playoffs. So Houston, you see right there, they're struggling. They got they lost last night to Washington. To Washington. Ooh.
James Harden dropped the 50 ball.
50 points, but they couldn't get the dub. The Grizzlies, also a team who I thought would be in the lottery.
Yep.
Pretty handily. They're playing well. They're sitting at 3, I think. Jaren Jackson, Mike Conley, and Marc Gasol are playing very well together.
Playing good.
In the East, Jimmy Butler.
He made those Sixers. Second best team in the East.
Kyrie, Boston, the most overrated player in the league. He's starting to get into full swing. 26 and 10 last night. He's not a passer though. He only averages a few assists. He's starting to get into full swing. Toronto's looking. I'm saying all these teams are looking good, but there's so many teams in the league right now, except the Phoenix Suns that are looking good. And the Phoenix Suns had the first pick, so literally, it's hard to tell. This has been the 1 year. Okay, usually Golden State is sitting at only like 3 losses about this time. What do they have, about 6, I think? I think they have 6?
Yeah, maybe.
No, I think they have 6. But the thing is, this is one of the most bunched up seasons in the NBA I've seen in a long time.
I feel like it's going to spread out, though.
I do too.
Coming up, after Christmas, I feel like, the Clippers, that's my team. They might drop off, and the Warriors going to jump them. Rockets might make a move up there. Right now it's fun.
No, you said the Thunder. Yeah,
Thunder.
No, they're irrelevant right now.
What? That is, yeah. The Thunder are going to make the playoffs. They're quietly, I think they're pretty solid right now.
Yeah,
they handle Golden State
without Curry and Draymond Green, but okay. So
Golden State.
It's 2 of the best players in the league.
They gave the business to KD. Cupcake. Oh, Brownie loves that. Okay, so, I mean, it'll be really fun to see how this ends up turning out later in the season. It's really early, but it's still fun. Every game is competitive right now. So.
Yep.
Do you guys think this is the most competitive NBA season?
Without Curry, it is.
Yes.
But when Curry comes back, I don't know what'll happen. Maybe it'll still be bunched up. Denver dropped off a little bit. Like I said, it's just I can't.
Lakers are starting to pick it up.
Yeah, Lakers are too. So it's gonna be fun. All right. So going to the NFL, a lot of teams are starting to rise up from the dark hole.
And fall.
A lot of teams are starting to fall from where they came from. One of the teams being my Dallas Cowboys, baby. They've won. Let's start with them. They've won their last 3 games, right? Let's see, Eagles,
But they're going to lose their next 3.
Redskins, and Falcons. Okay, 2 teams. Those are pretty decent teams, I would say. Those are good wins. Those are quality wins. Because
those are
the Redskins,
average wins.
Redskins were leading the division. Eagles are Super Bowl
But
champions.
you play without
the Falcons are a high-powered offense. Matt Ryan, Julio Jones. That's a former MVP we beat, baby.
They're third in their
I
division.
think that was in Atlanta too, baby.
They're third in their division.
Who?
Atlanta.
I'm just saying, it's a high-powered offense.
That's all right. You guys are going to lose your next 3, though.
Okay, yeah, who we got?
Saints.
L. We
Eagles.
already beat the Eagles in Philadelphia. Are you serious?
Eagles are stepping it up right now.
Dude, literally, are you, like, okay, so are we.
No.
Okay,
Okay,
we're not
you beat
stepping
the
it up.
Redskins that has Colt McCoy at quarterback.
Okay, and we beat Matt Ryan. That's considered one of the best quarterbacks in the league. And we beat Carson Wentz at home, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. What do you mean? And then we go to Indianapolis. Iffy. We're both on the rise. Okay? At home versus the Bucks, and then
that's a dub.
At the Giants.
That could be tough.
That could be tough, but I think we're gonna get that one. Odell's gonna start crying, and he's not gonna want to play at the end of the season. Eli Manning, this is his last season. He's getting ready to ride off into the sunset.
Can we talk about the Colts though? And how
Yeah,
Andrew
Luck
Luck is he the comeback
Colts have
player of the
won
year?
5 straight.
Is Andrew Luck the comeback player of the year?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, what he had going on now. He's look at that. He's throwing darts. They won their last 5, and that division is kind of bunched up as well right now. So Texans are sitting at 8-3 with their win last night against the Titans. I think the Titans are sitting at
I think they're 5-6 right now.
5-6, and then the Colts are 6-5. So if somebody loses some games and one of those teams wins some games, that could be like a really bunched up tight division.
Yeah.
So that's a fun one to watch. Texans are on a roll too. I can't remember. I think they've won quite a few straight.
Yeah, I think it's 8 straight now.
8 straight. So they started off 0-3.
They started off 0-3.
They started off 0-3, and they've won 8 games straight. Look at Lamar Miller dashing 97 yards to a touchdown. I saw him in fantasy, but we're not going to talk about that.
A team that's scary is Seattle for me.
Seattle.
I mean, they just went on and beat Carolina.
Hot take. Russell Wilson quietly is the 3rd best quarterback in the NFL right now.
Okay, you're wrong. That's a really hot take. And
3rd best quarterback in the NFL right now.
False.
Behind Mahomes and Breeze.
Oh my goodness.
Are you laughing back there?
Oh my. You think you're just dumb.
What do you know? Tell me. I'll tell you why. We can talk about this too. We can talk. I mean,
he has the best rushing game in the league. They're number 1 in rushing yards per game.
Oh my gosh! And I know because of him.
No,
he can do so much. He does so much for that team. You put almost any other quarterback on that team. Come on, Tyler Lockett. He's a return guy. He's a return specialist.
K-State fans, butthurt warning.
Yeah, I apologize, but still, Tyler Lockett is no Michael Thomas that Breeze has, or even Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce and those guys that he has. And he does so much, and what he does, he just beat the Panthers.
Okay, he's
good.
good.
That's a good D.
He's good. I'm not gonna put him up on my top 3 though.
Right now he's top 3. I think he's becoming underrated, honestly.
Just because we don't talk about
I mean,
him.
he's never had think about it. Think of real quick. I know I don't want to go too long about this, but has he ever had a big name receiver?
I mean, Doug Baldwin's not bad.
I know, but
Golden Tate's not bad.
I know, but I'm talking
Jimmy
about
Graham's not bad.
I guess.
Marshawn Lynch is not bad.
Okay, but I'm talking about that wasn't like prime Jimmy Graham either. He didn't really have Jimmy Graham Jimmy Graham got hurt, but I'm just saying he hasn't had like a consistent guy who's like, this dude puts up big numbers week in and week out. Like he hasn't never had a top 5 receiver, and he still puts up big numbers. But what are they sitting at? I think
6 and 5.
6 and 5 too.
Maybe.
So the race for the NFC wildcard spot is really there's a lot of teams. Holy moly! So any other teams? I mean, the Colts, Seattle. Pittsburgh is kind of interesting right now. Denver. Yes. Philip Lindsay.
He's gonna have the most rushing yards for undrafted rookie ever.
That dude is he's a workhorse. He's a workhorse.
That defense is scary.
I mean, they beat Pittsburgh. I mean, and Pittsburgh is kind of on their. Pittsburgh is 7-2-1 or 7-3.
They were 7, yeah.
And that was another team who we thought after their
compete.
first 3 games was going to not make the playoffs. So that's a quality win. And then real quick, we're gonna wrap it up here. Chargers are on the Chiefs' heels. Chiefs let off for a minute. Chiefs will be. I mean, they're a lock in the playoffs. If they lose the division somehow, they're going to be a wild card.
Yeah.
But still, if they lose games, which I don't think they will, they have a pretty easy schedule. So
I mean, they still got to play Seattle.
Got to play Seattle.
At Seattle, that's gonna be tough.
No, that's a win. That'll be a tough game, but a lot of fun things happening in the NFL as well right now. So, man, it's gonna be fun to see how this all keeps turning out. We'll be right back. We got some news in Rose Hill, so stay tuned. See you there.
Have you ever had the need for teeth whitening? Rose Hill General and Cosmetic Dentistry is the place to go. Chipped a tooth, they can take care of it. They have been in the Wichita community for over 40 years. Dr. Troilo has 39 years of experience in dentistry. Amazing, caring, helpful, and communicative, says one valued customer. Very nice people and good at what they do. Been coming here since I was in school. The office hours include Monday at 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Tuesday 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Wednesday 7 a.m. to 6 p.m., Thursday 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., and Friday 7 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Jordan Croft, reporter, Channel 7 News.
The Rose Hill Veterinary Clinic has been serving this town since 1982. They offer a wide range of surgical and medical procedures. Your pet's care is their #1 priority, considering pets to be like family. The clinic has ecstatic diagnostic and monitoring equipment and will provide your pet with the best care they can provide. Schedule an appointment today at 316-776-0040. Rose Hill Vet Clinic. We treat your pets like family.
Hey!
Hi.
Thank you for coming in. Thank you for auditioning as well. Here's your paper. Could you read that?
Watch fake news.
Now say it backward to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. Alright, now I want you to say it as though you are Liam Neeson at a bus station.
Can you do it like the color blue? Can you grow a mustache on the spot?
Can I get more bus station?
No,
Say it
really?
like an avocado.
An avocado?
Could you do a cartwheel?
Can you be a little less blonde?
Can you do it while tap dancing?
No. Just imagine an avocado real quick, right? How would an avocado do this?
Now do it with both your elbows touching your nose.
Could you eat the paper, please?
Okay, now can you say it like somebody named Chad?
Say it like you're part of a 90s TV sitcom.
Watch fake news.
Now say it as though you just got the job.
Watch fake news.
Alright.
What's going on? We're back. Rose Hill, we got hoopla on the hill today. Tonight. So if you see that this gets up soon enough and you watch it, what is the information?
Got freshman girls at 5 o'clock, freshman boys at 5:45, JV varsity girls at 6:30, and JV varsity boys at 7:45.
45, so that's gonna be fun. You know, Connor might get a dunk, right? Right? Show your finger. No, I don't.
No, I'm just showing my finger.
Try to get it dunk. He can dunk. I saw him get one, but he cut his finger yesterday trying to dunk. He's a power dunker. That's what he likes to call himself. He's a power dunker.
That looks lovely.
All right, so that'll be fun. Season starts on Friday for basketball, everybody. Is there anything else?
Swimming and wrestling are this weekend as well.
Saturday. Wrestling is Saturday. Snowball Saturday. I mean, that's not sports related, but, that's some fun. So I think that's about it in Rose Hill. Shout out to my Aunt Kate. She's told me how to get it. I'm going to give it. Maybe I'm starting doing shout outs every now and then. Shout out my dog, too, Beast. All right, that was a little fun show. A lot going on in sports. So we'll see you guys on Friday, right? See you guys on Friday.